They keep on making me do this, so I'm just going to look awkwardly at the camera like that. What is going on, guys?
A little bit longer.
That might have been more awkward than my awkward intro.
It was all of a sudden me. I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah. At least I warned Ben when I'm going to make him do the intro.
No, I just put him on. I'm just like, hey, guess who's on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
What's up, everybody? How you all
As you
doing?
can tell that we got Mick Mann back again. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
What's going on, brother?
And he's got a gaggle of Mises with him. He's got a whole gaggle.
Mini gaggles.
Now, when you say Mises, you mean like mice, right? Just
No. We mean moose. Yep. we were on an IG live, and the conversation came up of what is the plural of moose, and the conversation that followed was actually very sad on all of our parts because we were like, mices, mice, moose, mooses. I was like a gaggle of moose, and then Mick was like a gaggle of mises, and it has been born from there, and it never really gets old for some reason. It's always funny.
I feel like it was more of a joke to kind of make Chad really angry. You know how mad he gets at stuff like that.
You think? You think?
A group of moose is actually called a herd.
Yeah,
Johnny, we don't care. It's a gaggle of Mises, and that's that.
So you know, a group of moose is called a herd.
It's a gaggle of Mises, Johnny Grooms.
Because the plural of moose is.
It's a gaggle of Mises, Johnny Grooms.
That's not what Google said.
It is a gaggle of Mises, Jonathan Grooms. Don't even get angry.
Some people are confused.
Gary, what's going on?
Now. I just want to say that people are confused. Confused. What the heck is going on?
Why? I always take up for Tevin, and he's always mean to me. Look what he said.
It's always mean to you.
So somebody's confused right now. There's a guy in this room that's like, we don't even know who he is. He's on the right-hand corner. Who is that guy?
Yeah.
People are confused. People are confused. They don't know who that guy is.
That mole without
he's definitely
thing. That reminds me of that thing.
Google also said denial, Johnny. There you go.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. You always gotta rip off that scab. Somebody's always gonna.
Good job, Ken. Way to go, Kenneth Paltrow.
Right on.
There's my consigliere doing his job. Way to go, buddy.
And I can't even delete it because he's a mod.
So is this the Nick? So I think Nick won something. Nick is on here, and if you won something on my live last night, reach out to me.
Nick does not have IG.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nick won something on my little unboxing earlier, and I forgot he doesn't have IG. I was like, "Hey, hit me up," and he obviously has no way to do that. So.
Yeah, so Nick, hit us up at tastylicksinterviews@gmail.com. So just remember that. I'll put it in the comment section or something, or the description of last night's video. So yeah.
And then Joe looking good as always, and Johnny, damn, Tevin's taking shots tonight. I like the fact that he said I'm looking good as always. He's absolutely correct.
And Detroit Mike is trying to encourage him to shave some more. I'm like, shut your hole.
No, he's not encouraging. No, because I have one of their really kick-ass safety razors, and he was like, "Yeah, use the Alpha because that's what it's called. It's called the Alpha." And
listen, we don't give a damn what razor you have. You better knock it off right now.
I'm going to shave tomorrow morning.
Here's the thing: is now he's just going to be he's just going to trendy do the shaving thing.
He's going to shave,
right?
Yeah.
It's going to be all about shaving now. He's going to have Johnny Grooms. He's going to grooms his skin.
I'm gonna keep shaving.
All about that. I used to watch shaving videos all the time. Nick shaves and all them guys, and tried different safety razors. And
they're pretty cool. And you know what? I really like the ones where it's like, what do they call that? Where you can hear the sounds. They call
ASMR.
ASMR. Holy moly, that's crazy cool. I love that. That puts me to sleep. It relaxes me for some reason.
I'll keep shaving to the
when I'm going to bed, the whole back cracking thing, it just
it was less than 3 months ago where I heard Johnny, and Johnny said this, he can't deny it. I heard him say he was going for the year. Like 3 months ago.
Yeah. You're right. You're not
Listen,
wrong.
it takes dedication.
You're not wrong.
I'm almost 2 years into my 5-year growth period here. There's been no shaving. There will be no shaving. That's that. Having said all those things, though, I reserve the right to change my mind if Nicole tells me to shave. Sorry, guys.
I trim. That's about it.
That's why.
Sorry,
so
guys.
Say that
when you guys are as hot as her, you can overrule Nicole. That's what I'm going to say.
About every 3 to 4 months ish, give or take, I do a little, and then that's that.
Yeah. I've been doing the short beard, and I've enjoyed it. And the better half is much happier. So happy life, happy wife, whatever.
Yeah. Except for I have specific instructions never to shave, so it's fine by me, man.
I have those same instructions.
Yep.
Yeah, I got those too. Right now, for now,
I mean,
I got those.
if I was to take 2 inches off, I mean, it'd be fine. But not down to.
Yeah, no. That's a.
Have y'all ever seen me without a beard?
Me?
It's god awful. Has anybody ever seen me without a beard?
No.
You know.
Hold on.
Do you have a picture?
I thought Ben's gonna go get a picture. It's like, oh, I got a picture right here. Like,
right here's a picture.
I don't even want to show. I got hell for putting up my baby pictures.
Oh, good. And
yeah, Ben, keep that beard, Ben.
Yeah, you're looking
keep the beard, Ben.
You're looking good.
I thought I might have one somewhere. Where's it at? Huh?
Yeah,
I know I got one somewhere.
I think that facial hair was some guy. I mean, I've seen some guys that look good without it. I'm not one of them, and
I'm not one of them.
I've been sporting
I look
at
fine.
least something.
When I shave, it just reveals how much of a fat ass I am. Really, like it just shows all this stuff off really well. And right now Nicole likes me. I don't want to change those things.
There you go. Oh, look at that. That's.
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
Oh
hang
yeah,
on.
you look like a young guy there.
Let's throw this up. Let me hang on.
He's gonna blow you up.
Holy!
Oh,
there you go.
It's not a bad look, man. It's
not too bad. It's not too
okay.
bad.
Is everybody else done being nice to Mick?
Hey,
everybody else done being nice to Mick?
It's not too bad.
He's a guest, damn it.
That's what the stunt double looks like on most movies. That's what the drunk guy at the end of the bar that's crying because he just shaved too much looks like. That was bad. That was bad, sir. I couldn't be too nice. You guys were all sitting there like, oh, it's not bad. No, the hell with that. Give it to him. Let him have it.
I was actually supposed to shave because I shaved my head today, and I was going to shave the stubble, just to get clean again. But I forgot my mount for my bathroom, so I couldn't film it. So I was like, I'll let it go for a day or two.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want to say, too, I appreciate all the love I got when I put up my childhood pictures. Really, the comments that rolled in were just
for that one. You asked for that.
Fantastic.
You were like, please make fun of me, like please.
It was all just great. I mean, I even was like, I don't even know why. I don't know what the hell Nicole sees in me, and she comments like, I don't know either. I was like, wow.
He's
not getting a break here today. I was like.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we've all got those pictures. Just man up and show them, though.
I can't find any. I have one picture of me from high school, like one, and I had a full mustache.
That wasn't even high school. That was middle school.
That's what I'm saying.
Sixth grade.
I would have to go to my mom's house to find the album to, you know what I mean? Like
The only reason I had those, I was sitting here and my uncle, I guess he was cleaning out some of his stuff, and he started sending me old pictures, and I'm like, oh God, stop sending these. I was like,
Johnny, and I'm not even kidding. Like the handlebar with the flavor saver, I think you could have rocked that shit, dude. I was like, dude, it doesn't look half bad. All right.
I thought he looked like Borat for a second.
It was bad, yeah.
Or a Ron Jeremy. I was like,
a picture.
Hedgehog.
Oh, y'all want to?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah. I just got this sent to me. This is Joey Hookham. Blow me up.
Oh no! Here we
Oh,
go.
boy.
Here we go. Let's see the
Oh
man.
boy.
My guy looks
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
He looks crazy.
It looks
Crazy
crazy.
He does. Wow.
Hook him, man. You look
Oh,
angry all the
yeah.
time,
Looks crazy.
anyways.
He's like,
But at least with the beard, you look like normal and angry. Keep the beard, sir. Keep the beard.
There's so many people that look better with facial hair.
Dan,
I-
hold on, time out. I'm first of all, God damn it, it's Taylor Ham. All right, you're not pissing me off tonight. I ain't slept in days. I'm already raring to go. That's number one. Number two, I do not want to lose her, so she can't see me clean shaven. Can't happen.
she's not gonna be like, oh, he doesn't have a beard now. That's it. I'm leaving. Like,
Too bad we
you know what I mean? Like,
that's the only reason why I was with you. Is it's just like the beard. I just like the beard.
Look, she
That's all
said
it
no
was.
way. She likes the beard. She does. She likes it.
Yeah, she does, which is good.
It is
Somebody's
good.
gonna.
I mean,
It is.
actually, when I first started talking to her, I remember we were on a live stream, and Barbado Joe was like, first question, though, does she know about your addiction to the beard world
yeah, yeah.
and that
remember
it's your
Yeah,
side
yeah,
chick?
yeah.
Like, and I was like, yes, she knows. She knows about the addiction.
fixed it.
Do you know that's the one thing that people don't like? So I had a discussion recently about this with a certain individual, and I said I didn't have this hobby when we got married, and I go, well, right, this hobby I don't even think existed when we got married, and then, but I absolutely love
Concierge.
this. Oh, concierge. So anyway,
Concierge is in the building.
Concierge.
concierge, and that's the one thing about this is that this is an awesome hobby. Actually, I think it smells good. It's semi
I've been yelled at
cheap. Semi
numerous times by my friend Jamie. He's just like, thanks for the hobby, by the way.
He
Dan.
said, really, Dover? Always snacking? There goes Ben snacking again, like always. Always.
I
was
just
like-
noticed your name. I just noticed his name, Pork Roll Ben. I just noticed that now.
I thought it said asshole Ben. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
pork roll bin in the house.
I didn't notice it either.
Yeah.
So who here has had?
Dan B, listen, one of the moderators needs to kick Dan B out right now. Get rid of him. He's got to go.
He's pork rolled.
Oh, he's fine. He didn't say anything wrong.
He's got to go. Somebody get rid of him. Get on it. Let's go, boys.
Taylor pork roll.
Am I a moderator in here? I don't think I am. Prac doesn't like
Hey,
me.
the cousins are in house. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Kyle and Joe, or Joe and Kyle?
Joe. Kyle.
Probably Joe. Oh,
almost
okay, that's
gotta
right.
be Joe.
Right.
I don't give a damn what year it was turned into what. It was invented as tailored ham. The corporate monsters of the world got their hands on it and tried to destroy it like they do everything else. But North Jersey isn't a bunch of automaton drones that just does what everybody else tells us to do.
What did the lady at the? We almost lost Joe for a second because what did the lady at the store say? At the store, she was like, "Won't even let him in. Wouldn't even let him in."
Oh, the arcade.
The vintage
Yeah.
arcade wouldn't
She
even
was like,
let him
"Get out."
in. Was like
It's
we
like,
had
"Get
to
out."
bribe the lady. We had to bribe the lady to let him in.
The lady was unfortunately raised in a bad area in life, so she's gotten bad information her whole life. You know, like I don't hold it against Nicole. It's just that's where she grew up. She never was taught anything different. You know, so I get it. It happens. You know, but like that woman was actually pretty cool. She saw me again while we were in the arcade, and she was like, "Actually, I think your shirt's pretty funny."
Now that whole place, the staff there is pretty awesome. Like everyone that works there is pretty awesome.
Rolling eyes. Yep. See, she's gonna kick my ass later. It's cool.
Yeah, already rolling eyes. See, that's the thing. Already rolling eyes. Already rolling eyes.
It's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
she can kick my ass. It's fine. She's got to get in the car and drive on up here. Then you can kick my ass. It's cool.
Oh, it's God.
Oh yeah, I second
Smack, get her to come up there.
that, Casey. Yeah, Porch Rocker is awesome.
Yeah, I'll third that. That is a really good one.
Yeah,
Really good one.
that's a good. I had it last season.
Hey, so
It
I
was
made
great.
a you know the deals on TikTok with the Corona, Corona Sunrise. I
Yeah.
made one of them. It was actually
Okay.
really good. You
Huh.
put the shot of tequila, orange juice and a little bit of the grenadine and lime. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
So I made a really unfortunate TikTok and I had to delete it. I did delete it.
Oh, you deleted it?
Clevelanders.
It was pretty bad. Do you know the what is it? Watermelon sugar video?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Please put it back up.
I did my own version.
Please show me this video.
Like I will monetize you. I will send you money.
He's gonna pay for it.
It was so cringy. It was so cringy, and I did it on purpose, cringy. But I was so cringy that I was like, somebody's gonna see this.
Yeah, I saw it for like a second, and I was like, "Oh nope." I was like, I respect this man too much.
Oh.
Ken said he saw it. Ken said he saw it for like a second. He just the same way. He's like, "What is this?" Like,
so, I can't. Just seeing Mick up there. I'm seeing Mick. Seeing Andy up there with the. And then, like, Ken's reaction was priceless. Like,
oh my God.
Like, it was just all way too good. I was like, we should have our own freaking reality show for moments like this. Like, everybody's missing this right now, and it's funny as hell.
I'm telling you, like, we should like, one summer, 2 weeks at an actual like short house or somewhere in the middle of the United States, somewhere we can all meet equally, and just film for like 2-3 weeks.
Oh my God!
And we'll put episodes up on YouTube.
Oh boy, I got a feeling by the end of that we won't like each other ananymore.
No, I think it'll be a good time. It'll be a really
by the end of the 2 weeks, we'll be like, all right, who's going home first? Get the hell out of here.
A lot of content creators do
somewhere.
that. A lot of content creators do that. They get a house for like 2-3 weeks and they just film. They film all day, and then they edit, episodic, shows and stuff like that.
I found that stupid.
Oh wow!
Video.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do that. A lot of content creators do that.
Yeah.
All right, so I have two PSAs to do tonight. How are we breaking this up?
We'll split it up for you, sir. So the first PSA, just to let you know that our PSA guy is ready.
All right. So, this is so high schoolish. I can't even, but it just happened. Like, I still have the phone number on my phone right now from the place that called. I can't remember the name of the damn pizzeria right now, but it's on my phone. I can post it later on IG. Okay. Apparently, somebody called a pizzeria in Newark and tried to have a bunch of pizzas delivered to my house.
What?
And they left my phone number, but apparently they gave an incorrect address. So the place had to call me, and they're like, "Hey, did you order these pizzas?" I was like, "I didn't order no friggin' pizzas." And the guy's like, "Yes, you did. This is your number, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my number, but I would definitely know if I ordered pizza from you, dude." I was like, "I didn't order anything." And he's like, "Somebody just called. Some guy just called and said that he was ordering pizzas for you." And I'm like, "How many pizzas?" And he said something like 35 pies.
What?
And I was like, "Seriously?" I was like, "Did somebody just try and have 35 pizzas delivered to my house? Is that what just happened here?"
Are we going to ignore the fact that the guy called you and then asked if it was your number?
Yeah. Yep. He said, "Is this your number?" And he said it back to me. I'm like, "You just dialed that number. You don't." And I'm like, so I then started thinking, like, who would do this, right? Yeah. Why would anybody do this? And then I remembered something. My phone number is actually linked to my Instagram account.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, but it's not. Is it publicly displayed?
It's not like, but you can find it. I mean, they found my family and such. Just saying.
No, but like if it's not there to displayed, like
it's there.
Yeah,
You can see it.
Like you have why you have it displayed?
I don't know. What the hell? Why not?
Dude, that's
Because
why
it has-
you got pizzas delivered to you. That's why you don't have it displayed.
Well, when I set this up, it was as a review. I wanted companies to call me and such. All right.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. But to the jackass who decided to try and have a bunch of pizzas delivered to my house, I have 2 pieces of advice for you. Number 1, first, look up the place you're calling because the guy was almost an hour away from me. He wasn't going to deliver those damn pizzas anyways. He wanted me to come pick him up, which wasn't going to happen. Number 2, dude, be creative. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to do it, tell him to put pineapple on the pizza or something like that, you know? Really piss me off. Or maybe just be a man, call me up and tell me you got a problem with me. How's that? Just saying.
That's
Trying to deliver. What are we, friggin' 14? I'm gonna call. I'm gonna prank call him and get a bunch of pizza sent to his house.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, by 2 seconds.
The pizzeria is probably dumb because like if they get an order for 30 pies like that, like some obscene number, like immediately they should be questioning it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on, Gary
Like, if
doesn't
it's not
believe
going
me,
to
so
a
allow me to
store-
go back here real quick. And the name of the pizzeria was Giovanni's Pizza. The phone number is 973-733-9400.
He's locked up. So for some, oh,
Yeah, it's because he rotated.
that's right.
Yep.
We have a Giovanna. We have a Giovanna's up here.
Giovanni's Pizza in Newark. That was the phone number. I had never spoken to these people before in my life until
In Newark.
today when they called me.
wow.
And I know now. I know
Newark?
where Newark is. I know where
Newark?
is.
Newark.
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 That's not
Newark.
Newark, New Jersey. Yeah,
I'm confused.
I'm totally lost.
Me too.
Well, because you can pay in cash too, Gary.
Newark. That's what we're hearing is
Oh,
Newark.
that's true.
Newark.
So if you order with your card, of course, you just sign the slip. But you can also pay in cash.
No,
Fun
no.
fact: there is no such thing as pizza delivery in my town.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
absolutely not.
No, we don't. We don't
Where
have
probably
that.
just-
Where do
Oh,
you?
that's
where
right.
do
You live
Mick?
he lives like in
Where
the
do you
middle of nowhere where they have to like smoke signal and all that stuff to get around and shit.
I don't think they made the I think the phone call like just happened because the guy called back and said, "Did you just call here and order pizza?"
Right.
And I was like, "No." He's like, "Yes, you did. This is your number. You just called and ordered all." I'm like, "No, I did
Oh
not."
shit! You know what's crazy is that they got a call from your number that you didn't call from. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like
know. If they got
somebody
it. I
else.
don't know how this all worked out, but he had my number. It's in my damn call log. Somebody tried to order a bunch of pizzas to my address. I guess it was my address. I should have asked him that. But he said he didn't deliver to me, so I'm assuming he meant me.
Maybe you got the wrong number.
Nope, he read the number back to me.
Did he have your name?
He didn't have my name. He didn't say my name. He just said, "Hey, you're the guy who ordered the pizza, right?"
That you know what? That
So you-
pizzeria is so inefficient. Like you get the name, you get the number, you get the address. 30 pies? That's a big ass order. I would make sure I have name, address.
Normally,
phone
I
number.
wouldn't even been mad
You know
at him.
what I'm saying?
I'd have been like, "Cool, man, send over some pizza. Have fun."
Yeah, I paid for it, but you can send it.
we don't have DoorDash or anything where I live at. That's a no.
Really?
We don't have that.
Oh wow.
I do have pizza delivery from local pizzerias, but that's it. I have found that using Taco Bell app and Subway app are awesome because I just go and I make all my order and then I go and pick it up and I come home. It's that.
I honestly, he's like, I would have just thanked him for dinner. I didn't know what was happening. I was so confused at first, and then I was like, did somebody really just try and prank me and send me a bunch of pizza? I'm like, is that actually what just happened?
I mean, Beard Widely's comment is so glad. Nick was asking a question. Nobody was answering his question.
I did. I said I didn't know if they made the pizzas or not.
Fuck it.
I'm not there. What do you want me to do? Yes, I saw them placing it in the oven.
Like what he said.
Oh shit, it's so funny. The only person that would know that answer is Joe. Like, it's no, like we can't even answer it for him. Like,
I don't know if they made the pizza. I wasn't there. I don't even know what was going on.
that's a good question. You should have asked him, hey, did you already make those pizzas? I just wanted to know because that's 30 pizzas.
Oh,
It's
Some
only good-
random pizza. And again,
Oh,
how
shit.
weird is it about this one, by the way? That whoever it was, I don't know if they like threw a friggin' dart at a phone book and they were like, that's the pizzeria I'm calling. But that they picked the one pizzeria probably within 50 miles of me that I don't know.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. That's so funny.
So Donald, I mean, yeah, I guess you can call it pizza. I mean,
Oh,
I got to be honest. I'm not a real big. The only pizza I've ever ate that I was like absolutely in love with, this guy. He was his family owned a pizzeria somewhere in New York, and he made up some homemade pizzas one time, or pizzas, I guess. And that was really good. Like, it didn't even have any meat on it. It was he called it a white pie, and it was
Oh.
absolutely incredible. But
White pies are good if they're done
but
right.
Jersey Ron tells me unless it's made with New York water, it's not the same.
Well, you know what? It has to. First of all, there's rules to making a real pizza here, sir. All right.
Yeah.
Number one, it must be made by a big sweaty Italian guy who gets at least half of his sweat in your dough. Like that's
check,
just a necessary
check,
thing.
for sure. For sure.
That's necessary. All right.
Check.
Number two, it has to have at least 50 to 30 curse words said over it while it's being made.
yeah.
All right. At least.
Well, you know what? We'll give him that one. Check.
All right.
maybe
Number
some
three.
cigarette ashes.
Number three, he's got to get some cigarette. I was about to say, Johnny, he's got to get some cigarette ash on your pizza because he's had the cigarette in there talking. Hey,
Yeah.
go get me a freaking Coca-Cola. Oh shit, the ash fell in there. That's all right. Just mix it in. They won't notice it.
Okay,
It's fine.
I can't give him that one because there was no smoking in that place. I do remember that
Oh, shit.
specifically. What else?
I'm trying to find a
Anything
picture.
else?
That was so funny.
And it has to come from the New York, New Jersey area, sir. Sorry.
But what about the water? Though? That's what throws me off. Was Ron told me that it could not taste like a New York pizza if it wasn't made with New York water.
I don't know about the water thing.
It's true,
I can
it's
tell
true.
you that dirty water dogs don't taste right unless they've been sitting in the water all day long in Jersey. That's what I can tell you.
It's true.
Does anybody else know what a dirty water dog is?
No.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let me ask this:
The
How
water
about
that's been hot dog's been boiled and it sits in the water for a long time.
Oh,
You go
yeah.
a hot dog truck.
What if-
You go to the hot dog truck. They got the water thing. It's just been sitting in there. Dirty water dog.
And they drip
What
it out.
if-
And they're like,
what if the water that he used was dirtier than New York water?
It's not about being dirty, sir. It's
no,
not
New
about
York, New York
being
water
dirty.
is really clean. New
It's
York water
about
is really clean.
it's about the specific different things that are in that. Like you just ate a pizza that could have had Jimmy Hoffa swimming in it. Just think about that for a minute. You know what I mean?
No, he's in a barrel. They won't go find the barrel.
And he's buried on the ground.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
He's buried on the ground.
This is my joint. This is where I get my pizza.
Pizza King.
Pizza King.
If she was here, she could definitely calm me down. I wish she was here.
See? Here's that.
Free publicity, Pizza King.
Yeah.
Mm.
Free publicity.
Uh,
You ever go to
Dirty water
BFD,
dog.
New
See?
York?
Gary
You're
knows
gonna
what a
be at
dirty
New
water
York.
dog is. It's something about the fact that that hot dog has been sitting in its own juices all day long that make that hot dog so much better.
You know what?
Stop it!
I feel like if you install your own roof on your house, you are at liberty to say that you've had New York pizza.
I feel like unless you've had New York pizza, that you don't know that it's not as good as New Jersey pizza, first of all. And you're not at liberty to say a damn thing.
I'll give you that because I've never had pizza from I've never technically had pizza from New York, but a guy whose family owned a pizzeria in New York made me a pizza one time. And well, he made everybody a pizza.
Like I
And
will
it was really
concede,
good.
I will concede to Ben because when we were all out, I said something about none of you guys have ever had real pizza, have you? And Ben just looked at me and I went, "Oh well, wait, you have. You have.
Yeah.
Okay, you've had real pizza. Okay." But I will never concede that New York pizza. Like I think New York gets that they got the better pizza because they cut those New York slices. That's why. those gigantic single slices, and everybody thinks that
right.
makes it better for some reason.
Well, you can
If it's a gigantic slice that tastes like dog shit, you're just eating more dog shit now.
We got a place in Geneseo, which is like, I don't know, 20 minutes from me. It's called Mamma Mia's, and the slices are just, they're huge. It's
That's enough slices.
Yeah, it's so big.
Yeah, there's a place in Harrison, up by me, and it's got giant. I mean, they actually make a pie like that, and it's a challenge. If you can finish the pie, they'll give it to you.
Yeah, you have to fold it in half. It is a requirement to eat it. You can't hold it like this. That's ridiculous. You fold it in half, you're like, and it's dripping, grease in your mouth.
I mean, on the rare occasion that I eat pizza, I fold them in half anyway.
Yeah.
Eric Kennedy said he gets his pizza from Giovanni's in Newark. I don't know if he's messing with me or what, but Eric, did you try and prank me today?
Oh man. No, in the shore they have slices as big as your arm in the shore.
I will say
got
this,
it.
that we had pizza with Healthy Bearded in New Brunswick, and it was superior. It was really, really good. It was,
when you guys went out that night?
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, it looked like you went to a real pizza spot that night.
Yeah, I could have went with you, but my wife was like, "Oh, I work early in the morning tomorrow," and then when I got home, she was like, she didn't go to work, and I was like, "Don't you have work today?" She goes, "No," and I was like, "What the fuck, man? What'd you tell me? I could have went out to eat with the guys, one last night. Like I came home early because of you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need something called a Snooki making my pizza. First of all, time out. I will not, and I repeat, will not accept the idea that that's what Jersey is labeled for. No. Half those idiots don't even live here.
No, they don't even. They're not even from New Jersey.
They're New York transplants. That's why they suck. Sorry, Ben.
She doesn't cook. She has no cooking skills. She can't cook.
No.
I mean,
mine's Giovanna's. Not Giovanni. It's Giovanna.
There's the question. There's the question for you.
What's that?
Why is it called? Because they're making it.
Why do they call it Brooklyn style then? If New Jersey, because Brooklyn is known for their specific style of pizza. That doesn't mean that Chicago is known for the Chicago deep dish. They're not the only place that makes a deep dish pizza, though.
I don't like deep dish pizza.
That's disgusting. Thick pizza.
It's not good.
What, deep dish?
I like it.
Hell no. Yuck.
Have you ever had Chicago deep dish? Like from Chicago?
Yeah. Where it's from. If it's a pizza that thick, I'm not eating it.
Yeah, I don't like.
I like the square Sicilian slices.
Snooki is actually from New Jersey. We exported her, Gary. We excommunicated her. She's no longer allowed here.
Excommunicado.
Angelina, that dirty
She's
hamster.
no longer welcome in the state.
You know what? I never liked Angelina ever. Like, I didn't even think she was attractive at all. She was annoying. She was a dirty hamster.
Dirty hamster.
That's what they called it. They called it dirty hamster.
I probably watched
a
handful of shows that when it first started. I was like, oh, and then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, that's enough of this shit.
How good is a margarita pizza? Nah, I'm not a big fan of margarita pizzas personally.
Man.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not even getting hungry because I already ate Taco Bell.
But yes, so that's what happened today. Somebody tried to send me a bunch of friggin' pizzas.
That's ridiculous.
I want to believe that this was just a simple mistake, but the number of pies is what has me like, you don't make a mistake with that big of an order.
No.
Yeah.
You make sure it's going where you want it to go because you're spending a small fortune on those pizzas.
Shit, even if it's 2 for $20 at 30. I can't do the math right now, but that's a lot of money.
It's still a lot of money. I feel like if it's not going to a grade school or a school in general or a church or something,
and it definitely wasn't because it was 7:00 at night.
Yeah, they should have instantly questioned it.
Yeah, the pizzeria is like that's definitely a prank.
I have a feeling that my answer of no, I didn't just call might have hindered that phone call because I have a feeling that maybe that was the guy who takes the calls, right? He took the order. And then when he showed it to his manager or something, they were like, whoa. You got to call back and get a damn credit card or something. Like, that's got to get paid for in advance.
Yeah, because they spend the time to make 30 pies.
Right. So I got a feeling that me saying, no, I didn't just call you was like, it just threw off the whole phone call because the guy was like, yes, you did. I'm like, no, I didn't. I was like, never seen your phone number before. Never have spoken to you. I didn't even know this pizzeria existed, which is amazing,
God.
by the way.
Totally
Until
read
just
that
now.
wrong. I thought he wrote Snooki Lives Matter, and that's not what he wrote at all. Snooki lives.
Snooki Lives Matter.
What the hell? Never claimed to be a smart man, Jedi.
That happened to me on my vacation. They were like, when we went to go to the water park, right? And you have to like check out towels. We're only a family of 4. So at the last day, like we're returning the last 2 towels that we had for that day. And they were like, okay, well, you still have 15 out. And I'm like, no, I don't have 15 towels out. I said, we're a family of 4. Like, there's no way we went through 15 towels. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, if you're coming to New York and you want to find a good place to get pizza, the best place to actually check, believe it or not, is the guy who does Barstool Sports. Go check him out. He has rated every New York pizzeria under the sun.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
It depends on what place in New York are you going to.
Yeah, like you'd have to
New York
talk to
is
somebody
huge.
who's from New York. Like Ben from a different end of New York. You don't know nothing about the
Well,
city.
he wants to know what type of slice. So, like, start
a
with
regular slice of pizza.
Yeah, start with a regular slice of,
Yep.
just regular cheese, slice of cheese pizza.
Sicilian pie's fun. If you want to get one of those.
They're big square, like big squares. They're a little thick.
That's a Sicilian. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
Sicilian.
that's what I'm talking about.
The other one, why can't I remember what it's called? It's really thin and
Brick oven.
no, shut up.
Don't me to shut up. You shut up.
It sounded like me and Johnny were like 5 outside of the thing. Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Take my ball and I'm going home.
That's right, damn it. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Is it a Palermo slice? No. Oh my God. I can't. I got to stop. This is going to drive me nuts. Hold on. I got to look it up. Talk amongst yourselves.
Thin crust. They're like, the people in the chat, thin crust. Like,
Matt from Noah's Beards is going to do a brisket tomorrow. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I love briskets. Briskets. Are good.
Where's the pizzeria? There it is. All right.
What have you done with your? What have you made so far? That's like you guys both do the barbecue thing. You and Mick, right? Mick, are you doing the barbecue thing too? Right?
No,
No. All right. So that's just the
Just
man
leaves me.
in.
Yeah.
What's the biggest thing you've made so far? Like the best thing you've made so far?
Well, the best thing I would say my and Gary and I have gone round and round about this. The best way to do ribs, and the answer is there is no correct answer because any way I've done ribs, they've been freaking delicious. They do it Gary's way, which is you put your rub on and then you put them on for 5 hours.
Palermo pie.
what?
It's called a Palermo pie. Go ahead, Ben. I'm sorry.
Palermo?
Okay. You rub them and you put them on for 5 hours. You leave them alone. My method is an adjustment from the 3-2-1 method. It's half that time, but they come out awesome. So I've done ribs and they're delicious every single time, any way I've ever done them. So yeah, pork ribs, delicious.
Yes, it is called a Palermo pie.
Ben, you shut your mouth. See, we debate this fairly often. What's the best way to do ribs? Gary has his way, and they're pretty good, but I have my way, and I can tell you they're pretty freaking good too.
Hey, it's Gentleman Prime. Hey, what's going on?
215 for 6 hours. You don't touch them.
Yep.
Down the hatch.
All right.
What's going on, Russ? How you doing tonight, man?
You got to put
What up,
some
what up?
into your barbecue, Gary. That's all I'm saying there. Pay attention.
Johnny
to
Grooms, did you lose a beard with the beard shaving? What?
No, I didn't lose a bet. No, it was weird. I was just sitting down. I was playing my game, And I was like, you know what? I'm going to shave my beard. And then I ran upstairs and I did it. And I was like,
I'm just glad he didn't. I'm just glad he didn't come to see me this time because the last time he came to hang out with me, then shaved afterwards, and I got blamed for it. So
Unacceptable. All right, now I have to go and find the picture. Nick H. That is an unacceptable answer.
But yeah, the pizza is called a Palermo pie. It's a very thin pie that they use a thicker, almost like a tomato kind of
Paste.
chunk on it
okay.
with a drizzle of mozzarella and a little bit of Parmesan on it. Some seasonings, fresh basil, stuff like that. They call it an appetizer pie. That's really what it's known for. That you get that before you all sit down and order your meal. You get a Palermo pie as an appetizer, but it is so good. Problem is that, again, for a guy like me or probably anybody else on the screen right now, it's very thin, and you could probably take down the whole pie by yourself.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can do that. I'm getting a picture here. That is an unacceptable answer.
I'm just going to say that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mick. Go ahead, Mick.
I was just wondering. I heard of this thing. I was just looking up like stuff for my diet, and it was talking about a pizza crust made out of cauliflower. Has anybody ever tried that?
I have.
Yeah, I have tried it. Yeah.
It's good.
Is it
Yeah,
good?
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's all right.
I have
It's not-
not because I have taste buds and I care about them.
You got to make it right. If you
Yeah.
make it wrong, you'll know immediately.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to make it. I was going to buy it. I mean, but yeah. So
Someone did say pie,
Oh, that
Dave,
sounds good.
because somebody tried to order 30 of them for me today.
That sounds good.
Someone said pie.
It's
A
not
whole
going to show
bunch.
up on here. But that, no, you don't get that out of an oven. Yeah. I knew it
look at
was
that bad boy. Look at that.
Yeah. Those are shrimps beside that because I can barbecue.
I don't know, Aaron was talking
He
about
was
butter
cooking
and brown
veggie
sugar.
dogs,
That sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Butter and
He
brown
was
sugar
also
on it?
cooking veggie dogs. How'd your veggie dogs turn out?
Oh, very good. That's my wife. Actually, my daughter is experimenting with having some of the veggie stuff that I cook for my wife because I cook it next to everything. But on the same barbecue and all that stuff, and she really enjoyed the veggie meatloaf. And then she enjoyed the veggie burger, and I think she tried a veggie dog, but I don't know how that turned out.
So, babe, get in your car. Come on up here, and tomorrow we'll make some ribs.
Yeah.
Ribs. I have ribs in
I
the
don't have
drawer.
a smoker, however. So
Oh yeah, I'm doing them this weekend.
Yeah,
I
you do it in
can't
that.
smoke. I can't smoke the ribs, but I
You
can
do it
make
in an
ribs.
oven.
You
do
can
it in an
smoke
oven.
it.
I got a grill.
You can grill too. Huh?
Thank you very much.
Oh,
God,
They have a tube that I know it's nothing you can do this weekend, obviously, but they have a metal tube. I have one out here. You pack it full of pellets, and then you light it on fire, put it in your grill. It will smoke the food while you're cooking it.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I've seen that. I was looking into it because I would love to get an actual smoker, but it's kind of out of my price range at the moment. So I was trying to think of. I was actually looking up DIY ones, one that I could build on my own, and I probably could. I really probably could, but for an immediate solution, I did see that tube thing, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Just to add flavor to anything you're really doing. I mean, it's
Yeah. No, I was looking at that actually, and I was like,
Tube.
"That's an idea."
I got
Smoking tube with your tube steak. No.
tube steak.
You ever think about using a liquid smoke just to get that smoke flavor?
it works.
I've thought about it. I have thought about it. But I don't know. I want a smoker. I just want one. I've got it.
Oh wow,
Like
it's not even
stuck
that
here.
big. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is small. Like
I don't
didn't-
know why I was picturing like a big metal
One
contraption.
end's blocked
Yeah.
off. You put the pellets in there. Pellets are not that expensive. You buy them at Walmart, and then I think this thing's like $20. You buy a bag of pellets. You put them in there. You light the end on fire. Set it on there. Put it in your grill, and it smokes.
Huh.
There you go. Super easy.
I have one of those. It's like a box. It's a smoker box that you can put in your like propane grill.
Just smoke a cigarette and blow it on your steak. I don't think that works the same way, Gary.
You get that smoke. You get that cigarette smoke flavor because that's delicious.
What is that? What kind of wood did you use to smoke this? Newport, circa 2021.
Newport. Marbles. Marble Reds.
Had the
There's gonna
Snapchat.
be like a whole trend of cows smoking cigarettes or something. to get
Aaron
that
Rodgers.
flavor.
Just sent these ones. These will show up. These are what he did.
There you go.
Cool.
Let's go see
He
those.
did.
Hang on. Let's see those.
Yeah, that I'm telling you that the brown sugar. I like the
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
give
that
that
does look good.
sweetness.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers is only 12, so I'm pretty sure his somebody like his uncle or grandpa or somebody done that, and then just let him take a picture of it.
Nah.
Okay, let's see. What is happening?
Psychopath over here.
Your
Liquid
cat's,
smoke is for easy bake ovens.
well, some of us don't have the, you know.
I got done. We're going around, get done.
Ben, are you having fun?
He's playing with his cat.
Playing with the cat.
Smoke with Lucky Strikes, no filter. All right.
This is Ravenclaw. Hello,
Oh, that's the name of the cat.
Yep, Ravenclaw.
Oh,
No,
looks like a mean cat.
Ravenclaw the cat.
Is it mean? It looks
Ravenclaw
mean.
the cat.
no.
No.
It's the nicest cat ever, Ravenclaw. Were you
It's
into
from Harry
Dead?
Potter.
Yeah, it's from Harry Potter. That's a
Harry
house. It's a Harry
Is that
Potter
it?
house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew there was something. I was like, hey,
Yeah. We have
Something.
Norman from Paranorman, the movie. We have Coraline Jones, which is another cat.
Oh, Sam
Okay.
loves that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, we have Ravenclaw, or we call her Baby Graves, and then we have Maserati, which wasn't our cat initially, so we got her, and that was her name.
Yeah, Sam loved Coraline, and I remember people actually giving me crap for letting her watch it when she was little. They were like, "It's so dark, it's so this." And so I'm like, "Dude, she likes it. Leave me alone."
Yeah, my kids like that.
Here's what I'm going to say about Caroline. Van loves that movie, and we've watched it at least 1,000 times. I can't even watch it anymore. I just cannot even watch it anymore. It's
Nick
like,
Cage
oh,
needs
that
your email
show
again,
again.
Frack. Frack, why
What?
don't you just throw that email in the chat?
No, I'm doing something.
Oh, I
That
can
way
do
you can
that.
just copy and paste it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me do that.
But I will be right back, gentlemen, because I have to go drink some coffee real quick because I haven't slept in like 4 days.
So you're gonna drink coffee?
Well, if you guys don't want me to fall asleep on the live stream, yeah.
Oh, all
I was
right.
thinking the same thing. Ben just beat me to it. I'm like, hang on here.
Well, he wants to be awake.
Let's think about this logically.
Yeah.
I'm
You-
only doing half a cup real quick, and I'm going to down it real fast. Relax.
It's gonna friggin'
He's gonna shotgun it.
yeah. It's
I can't even imagine. So I'm going to say this about Joe. I can't even imagine just sleeping an hour for like a week. I feel so bad for the guy. I mean, that's just horrific. I slept horrible last night. There was a whole lot of crazy yesterday that just kept me up thinking. And so
Oh.
I was like, I couldn't go to sleep. So it was like at 1 or 2 in the morning, and then I had to get up at 6. And then I was thinking of Joe. I was like, holy crap, how does he just do this for an hour and then gets back up? You know?
I finally got some of them gummies. The Yum Yums.
Oh, okay.
They work. They work really good. That's
I like
and it's they don't knock. I don't know. It seems CBD seems to affect everybody differently. They don't knock me out, but I can tell you when I go to sleep, I'm out like till my alarm goes off. There's
Yeah.
no
I'm the same. I'm the
That's
same
the
way.
thing. They don't knock me out. They don't like put
Right.
me on my ass. But
Right.
they just calm me enough so I can lay down and eventually.
You know what did knock me out was Delta 8 chocolates.
Yep. That was pretty bad, actually.
No
Yeah.
I
comment.
snacked on them and I'm like,
That put me down also. That's why I was like, I'm going to bed, guy. And I went.
I
was
I
it.
remember. So that was the night that I was like, I think he's off. You're gonna sleep in. You're
I
gonna
went
sleep in
back to
Ken's
the
room.
room. I had to just deposit something real quick, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay down on the bed for a minute here. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I was like, Ben, I think is taking a nap now.
yep,
I was out for the night. I was just like, yep.
Yep.
I went to
Oh
bed
yeah,
and-
done and done. And I think everybody, that's the only thing. I wish I would have brought my stupid CPAP machine or a travel CPAP or something, because I didn't sleep
my gummies
good
with
at
me.
all.
For sure, that
Didn't sleep
weekend.
good at all.
These are the first 4 or 5 days I haven't had gummies, and it sucked.
Oh my God, I
Wow.
can't even imagine.
Yeah, the chocolate was delicious too, Gary. That's I think he was agreeing. It was super smooth chocolate. It was really, really good.
Okay,
And, you know,
Joe,
I'm
you-
going to say this. So just for viewer knowledge, we went to this really cool place, this little like shopping area in Jersey, and
Somerset.
when you walk,
Somerville.
Somerset.
Somerville. Sorry, yeah, right, Somerville.
Cool rain pouring down. Well, not pouring, just raining, misty rain. It was all misty rain everywhere. But so we go and do that, and then we just walk down a little bit, see all these retro arcade stuff, and then another retro, like you could buy games. And then there's this little shop by itself, and this little lady selling CBD stuff, CBD
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wow, this is really cool. And actually, it looked like, and then I think Ken had like a full on conversation with her about.
Oh yeah. He was he was right into it with her.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna
But
get some
Andy,
good stuff
you were
here.
talking about like you didn't know how. Let me tell you something. Before the gummies, I was quite used to not sleeping, so I was okay most days, like whatever. These more recent days, I've been an asshole, and I know it. I yelled at a guy for dropping popcorn on my shoe the other day.
That's what. Yeah, I remember you
Like,
saying.
Nick's
I
losing his mind over here.
yelled at him.
I know. I've been now.
Oh, Andy.
What?
Oh, poor Andy.
What?
What?
I'm glad you took that down.
Oh.
You did the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you know.
It was
Now
a-
you know
it was
why
a
I
good
took
call
that
all
down.
around, I think.
You can't unsee it now. Just letting you know.
Joe, you don't have any more
was
of
like,
the you don't have any more of the tinctures left?
Nope.
I sent him
Oh,
the
no.
video. I said I had to send him the video. He's like,
All
I
done.
said
It's all
nobody can
gone, huh?
unsee that.
Oh man.
Because this, again, it works well to calm me down, like to get me just kind of chill. But to put me to sleep, I got to take a lot of this. So that's what I did when I ran out of the gummies at first, and now I'm just out of everything.
Oh wow.
That sucks.
Good morning.
Yeah,
What
so
are you
that's
talking
why.
about?
So now, Mick, you know why I took that down. It was like it was so cringy. I actually asked a friend how cringy it was, and they said, I think she lied.
It's fine. It doesn't look bad at all. You're good.
Yeah, just keep it on there. See how many
Maybe
views
she-
you get.
Maybe she thought you were gonna go viral with it, and she was like, "Yeah, keep
Yeah,
it."
it's
Yeah.
great.
Not
Yeah.
do that.
It'd be like that. There was another chubby guy that sings like some songs, and I thought that I'd be just like funny like him. Like, hey, another chubby guy doing some crazy thing, and I'm like,
We're breaking Mick Man tonight. I just want you to all know that. We're like, breaking Mick. Like,
the story goes along. This story sounds better than, and once you see it, now it's gone, and I'm only
Yeah.
sending it to Mick. That's the only last person who's ever going to see this video
Oh,
because I had to go dig it out from the deleted pile. But it's
Oh,
so
God.
cringy.
but you're right. I can never unsee that.
I know. That was the funniest part. I thought it was hilarious when I did it. I'm like, this is hilarious. Because you see, when you go on TikTok, you have to go watch, you have to just keep scrolling through the same song. Okay, it's this Watermelon Sugar song again by another girl who shows up in a bikini. So I'm like,
Right.
I'm going to show up with this song and they're going to see more than
Oh,
they
boy.
paid for.
I just can't.
Oh man.
Oh
What's up,
boy.
Mo? How you doing, Mo?
Hey Mo,
What's
what's
going
going
on,
on, bro?
Morning. Yeah, it's totally morning.
I'm just gonna say TikTok makes you think that you're gonna be famous, maybe. If
Yeah.
Yeah. There's somebody like, okay, so who here had the 1.5 million view video? And you had it, right? Joe
I
had
had
it.
one. Ken had one too.
So
Really?
this is what's so random. You never know what video is gonna go off. You have no idea. You're like, why is
Yeah,
that
the
one
one that-
going off?
The one
Dude,
that
I
went off
stitched
for me
one.
was just me I duetted some guy absolutely roasting some other dude. I just thought it was funny as hell, so I wanted to share it. And it got tons of views. Like,
Yeah,
tons.
1.5 million.
Yeah.
He was like, the way he started the thing, and excuse my language, but I had to say it the way he did. The whole thing starts as this big guy sitting in his car clicking over his seatbelt. Like, and the question was like, are you an alpha? And he's like, I don't advertise it. I don't put it out there, but I doubt you'd want to test me. And all of a sudden it clicks to this other dude. And he's like, motherfucker, I done seen everything but Christ. You don't scare me, Clark Kent. And it was like the cigarettes I steal out of the Saxon, Missouri Walmart ashtray are tougher than you. I couldn't stop laughing, so I had to share it with everybody else. I was like, that's it. Everybody needs to see this.
Dude,
It's
I
gotta be pro.
stitched one that I didn't even think. It was kind of funny, but and it got like 23,000 views. I was like, damn, that's a lot for me.
Yeah,
Was that the launching rednecks one?
No, dude, it was the one.
Oh.
It was the fat guy one. I think it was the fat guy one. Hang on, let me look real quick.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I thought that the fat guy one was gonna get me notoriety. I had like 50 views in 2 hours. I'm like, ooh,
The
people are not liking this so much.
the headline is "Name something that fat people do that skinny people think is weird but is normal to us." Where I was, I just act like I was at McDonald's ordering 8 double cheeseburgers, 4 fries, and a Diet Coke.
Oh yeah. I see
The
that one.
Diet Coke, yeah.
Ugh. Diet Coke. Ugh.
Diet Coke.
That's all I have.
Oh,
That's all I have.
so that's my
Ugh.
mother-in-law's diet. That's her diet right there. As
Yeah.
long as it has a Diet Coke and a huge Diet Coke, please, with lots of ice. I'm like,
Oh,
we just had. So we go to. There's a place called Filiberto's, which is like a greasy spoon Mexican place, and it's like fast food Mexican. You go through a drive-through, you get some. It's like Taco Bell, but it's greasy spoon Mexican.
Hmm.
So you go and get this food, and then as long as it has a Diet Coke, it's good. And this thing is like, you will die someday by eating this every day. You will
Yeah.
die.
yeah. And we will all die one day.
Hey,
Well, it's some sooner than later with the Diet Coke.
So, like, I mean, I get what you're saying about that because I've ate the same meal, the same 2 meals every day since I've been on my diet. Pretty much, I cook it on my Blackstone. It's nothing special. It's bacon, eggs, and keto bread for toast.
Uh-huh.
That's breakfast, and then dinner is a patty melt made out of the same bread, a hamburger patty, cheese, grilled onions. Just a regular patty melt. But like, the more I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Cooking on that Blackstone's pretty greasy, and I've cooked on it twice a day since the day I got it. Like, I've never not cooked on it since I've had it, and
Uh-huh.
it just kind of has me thinking, like, I wonder if maybe instead of scrambling them eggs in bacon grease, maybe if I should boil one.
Well, have you been losing weight? Have you
Dude,
been losing?
I'm almost down 30 pounds, bro.
Well, there you go. It's still working for you, so keep it up. You know what I
The
mean?
diet
I've
itself is
never
working. I
heard-
just wonder what my arteries look like. I mean,
I've
okay,
never
like a roadblock
I've
there.
never heard of the scrambled egg and bacon grease diet.
No, it's a legit thing. Eating keto, you can do that. You can have all that.
You can have all the eggs, all the
Yeah.
meat you want,
All
Yeah.
the fat
all the
and all
cheese.
the you can have all that shit. Yeah.
How
on
could
diet.
that possibly? Okay,
It's
how is
it's
that possibly good for you? How is
It-
that? I mean, I know
I
people
never
swear on
tried
the
it.
keto diet, but
Or whatever
what?
that is. Yeah.
And I know you're on this diet, so Mick, explain it to me. How do they explain that is something that helps you? Like, 'cause that's a
Well-
lot of grease. It's a lot of fat.
I don't know. Nobody ever told me it was going to not kill me of other things other than being fat.
Yeah.
They do claim that I won't die of being fat, but they did not claim that I wouldn't die of clogged arteries or
Yeah, like
cholesterol, something like that.
that's why that diet is not a long-term thing. Like I did that diet and I lost like 60 pounds on that diet.
Okay.
But it's not something you can sustain because like you're eating a lot of like, meats, fats, the butters, the grease, all that stuff. So like it's gonna kill your like insides. You lose weight, yeah, but like you're like you say your arteries will clog up, like it's bad. Like all that grease and stuff. You have to exercise on that diet. You have.
I'm gonna tell you, there's a guy at work that is an extreme keto guy, and we were talking about it. It was on a Zoom meeting. We're talking about, so one guy is like Mr. Healthy. He works out, he eats vegetables, he does all the right stuff, and he looks good. He's a good looking kid. And he's built. He's been doing, what is that CrossFit? He does a lot of CrossFit. And then there's this guy who was in our chat. He's a Linux admin, and he's just Mr. Keto. And he got militant. I was like the militant keto guy, just showing up, screaming at people, saying that keto was the best way since sliced bread, and he would not stop. I'm like, okay, hey, yeah, your diet's wonderful. It's great.
You shut up about it now.
You're right. And I like you just talked me right out of ever wanting to do keto. You sound like you're about ready to eat somebody.
Yeah, because you're kind of like on edge because you have no carbs.
Yeah.
Ever.
Right.
Ever.
So-
Are you going to finish that double bacon cheeseburger, by the way? Like,
Yeah.
What are those?
So I chose that because it's really, you got to cut out bread, potatoes.
I think that's what
you basically
Nicole
just got to cut out a bunch
doing.
of sugars, you know.
Yeah.
And I felt like since I already quit drinking pop or soda, as some people call it, that I felt like I wouldn't have a harder time with that as I would with certain other, things. I haven't started counting calories yet, but I might, at some point, I might switch from counting carbs to counting calories. I don't know.
Have you thought about what is that? There's one of those Weight Watchers. Supposedly, they're a fairly good and healthy, balanced diet. I've been told.
Well, is that the one where you order the food in?
No,
no. This is like
No.
where you count the. You have like
they have
points.
They have a point system with
Oh,
the
They
food.
okay.
have a point system, and supposedly that's somewhat healthy. And you can
Okay.
you can get all the vegetables you want. I think that's the deal. You can
Yeah,
use
because
as
it's
many
0
vegetables as
points.
you want.
Yeah, vegetables
Yeah.
are 0 points. So
Okay.
Which I like vegetables, and I think that the
Yeah.
vitamins and stuff. That's what I was worried about. Was like if you just eat
Ben said strong
bacon
curve.
and eggs every day, those vitamins that you're getting from the veggies is missing. So it just makes me
Right.
worried that. Which is
And
probably why you can't.
and I'm a pretty firm believer in you can't, even though I take like a men's 1-a-day health formula, you still can't. To me, and I might be wrong about this because I'm obviously not a doctor, but to me, it's kind of hard to substitute the real thing with a tablet. Even though
right.
the men's 1-a-day health formula is a proven a good vitamin. If you're somebody that needs it, but I mean, to me, the real thing is
Donald's gonna send Richard Simmons to your house. He will help you.
I ordered grapeseed oil from Amazon and it never showed up.
Just went to the oldies.
Yeah.
Sweating to some moldy grapeseed
Hey, you
oil.
lost one there.
Yeah, I know. I see it. I'm gonna eat it.
Oh,
What
it was
is
a blue
going
one too. I don't like the blue ones. I usually like anything blue.
I'm your typical American. So if it's Skittles or anything like that, I just go home. I pick a handful. I don't eat them one at a time.
Oh wow. Poor Joe's like, God damn it.
I know that was
Like if I could just have like 12 of those right now.
So I started at 260, and
Oh, wow.
I think it's been it hasn't even been 2 months. And I went to the doctor here about 3 weeks ago, and I was at 237.
That's
So
awesome, man.
that was
That's actually
23
congratulations
right
on that.
there, and
That's
that, like I
huge.
said, that was 3 weeks ago. So
That's awesome, man. And how are you feeling health wise? Do you feel like this is
I feel
giving you
fine.
energy? You feel fine?
you know what? I've been sleeping a lot better.
Yeah, that's good.
I broke my back, I had a fracture in my back when I was about 15, and I've had problems ever since. And
Oh, wow.
I don't think those problems will ever go away, but the soreness, the stiffness in the morning and stuff like that has actually been, there's been a lot less of it.
Well,
It's
that's good to hear.
it's like I said, I don't think it'll ever be completely gone. Even when I weighed 195 pounds, it was still, waking up in the mornings, trying to stretch and move around certain ways to be able to, get limber enough to tie your shoes, but it's a lot better. Yeah. So, and as far as like just like the way I feel throughout the day, I mean, actually I feel a lot better, which like Johnny said, I have been exercising. I've been walking 2 miles a day. I did not walk 2 miles yesterday because I was working on that roof and I was beat. And but other than that, I've been walking right at 2 miles every day. And then I got some resistance bands, and I've been doing a bunch of different like exercises with them. And I actually bought this this really strange jump rope. I'm gonna try that out. I don't know. I mean, I think jump rope is cardio, so
It is.
and
yeah,
that's
jump
like
rope's
kind of one thing I was lacking was cardio. So
Because that gets your heart rate up, right? Just walking
Right,
by itself
right.
won't do that. It'll help you
Yeah.
with just limberness and
I have
it'll get
always
your heart
been
rate
able
up a little
to-
bit.
right, I've always been able to walk a long ways though. I used to read gas meters, and sometimes I would walk 23, 24 miles a day.
Right, right.
And I mean, so I've always been able to walk a long ways. Like when I walk the 2 miles now, when I get home after that second mile, I mean, I'm totally fine. I could go, probably 2 or 3 more and be okay.
But that cardio will help you because it'll get your heart rate
Yeah.
up. Because that's the whole point.
Yeah,
of the
that's what I'm
cardio, yeah.
thinking.
Good for you. Good for you, man. That's exciting news. That's actually really good. I need. After I saw pictures of me in Jersey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, holy moly! I gotta go find myself on a diet.
I'll be back, guys.
Oh, you see, it,
Okay.
buddy.
I'll be back.
Okay.
More coffee?
He has to have an IV of coffee, probably. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the jump rope is I can never like get it down into a rhythm, but yeah, it's a really good workout. I mean, that's a full body because you're moving your entire body.
Can I bring up that? All right, everybody doing that whole app thing where it turns you into a cartoon.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
The reason I haven't shared any is because for whatever reason I look like a jackass. Like
Yeah.
it's just weird looking.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you.
Yeah, what the hell
It
happened?
doesn't look
dude?
like you at all. You don't know how many I had to do for it to look something like me
Yeah,
because it kept looking awful, and I was like, "This is
Yeah.
dumb. Like, why is everybody doing this?"
Did it for me, but I can't remember what it looked like.
well, I did the nose pull one, and it made me bald.
So check this out. This is like a workout jump rope. It's adjustable and everything. You can like take that and
Oh,
do
that's cool,
something
man.
here.
Nice.
Yeah, you take that and you can like take a bunch of length out of it, and
Oh wow!
like it's pretty cool. It was on Amazon. It was cheap,
Hmm.
but it was made for somebody like Joe's height.
All right.
Like six
It's-
four,
it's
whatever.
long.
Yeah.
Like it's like 6 or 8 foot long.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's what I need. That's the one thing I saw. I really was like, I saw myself in the Jersey pictures, and I just don't take a lot of full body pictures. And I was like, holy moly, it's all in the gut. That's my problem. It's all in the gut.
What the hell was it? Gary was fat shaming me because he says the camera adds like 30 or 40 pounds. When I'm talking to people, it's like, dude, I look like I'm a decent sized human being until you see me in real life, and I'm not that big.
Yeah. Yeah,
It really
you're
isn't.
definitely not.
Like I was he was like the thinnest of the bunch for sure, and he's like you wouldn't say you were fat at all. Honestly, you wouldn't say that.
I mean, I'm 200 pounds. I'm not little, but
No, but you're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of mine's in my gut. All of it. All of it's in my gut. I got.
I got bird legs. From my waist down is just like a normal person. Like it's all mine's in my belly.
Yeah.
I was skinny shaming you.
I do lose weight quickly. Like if I start working out every day, like if I do it for like, maybe like a month or two straight, I'll lose the weight like that. It falls off me quick. I just have to get into the routine of doing it every day, not stopping. I used to work out every day. That's why.
I did too, and I looked really good at one point. I was a gym buddy. I was in there I got to the point where it was like 2 or 3 hours a day. I was a little too much, but I'm like one of those people that I take on. I don't know if you guys are like this, but I take on a hobby and I just I go full in.
Well,
I'm not half in. I'm full bore.
Look, I started this, and now like I'm overwhelmed with freaking beard oils. I throw away like at least 5 to 10 bottles every 2 weeks. Yep. It's
I
bad.
sat there I was like on the Jersey trip, people were bringing their oils, and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I have like about 50 or 60 that I'm just okay. My kids can't use that much.
Yeah,
because I do have 2 boys that have beards, and I'm just like, okay, I'm here. Have some more. There's no way they could possibly use them.
my daughter's got real thin hair, and she's been looking for product to do stuff, this and that. She found that Vitality, and she stole my ginger Raz. She really likes it for the tips to keep everything nice and healthy and this and that. But then she was asking about like a body, bringing some body to it. I was just like, oh, I have Fable butter. I was like, it has beeswax in it, just a little bit of beeswax. It's mostly butter, so it kind of give her a little bounce. And she's like, yeah, that'll that. So I gave her some of that. Try that out. So I'm trying to pawn stuff off on her. Like, here, take it.
Yeah, I have friends that have beards, and I'm like, look, just come and take whatever you want.
Yeah,
they don't want to use products. They don't want to use products in a beard.
I don't. Yes,
I don't understand it, man.
I don't understand it.
My little cousin, they all have beards. Like a lot of my friends have beards, and they don't. I brought one guy. I brought an entire box full of oils and full of butters. I was like, here, take the entire thing if you want. Smell each one. And he only took one combo out of the entire huge big ass box that I brought him. I'm like, God,
hey,
please take the whole thing.
Will you kick me off the screen? I got to help carry groceries in. If I get done here in a little bit, I'll jump back on.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll see you in a minute. Maybe I won't.
All right. Yeah, some people don't believe in products. You're right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, remember Vitamin E Man?
Oh
yeah, Vitamin E guy. Yeah, Vitamin E.
I just like to put Vitamin E in my beard.
This guy is a competition. Yeah, he's a competition guy who competes in beard competitions, and he won Best Natural. And so I asked him, I say, well, what do you do? You put oil? Do you put butter? Like, do you use products? And he's like, no, man, you just straight Vitamin E. And that's it. Just put Vitamin E in. And he's like, don't wash your beard every day. Wash it every other day. Like, he was just giving me his whole like thing rundown on how to take care of beards, and I was like, okay.
Now, mind you, some of us probably do overdo it from what is necessary for a decent beard, but we like it. We do it on because it's something we enjoy doing. But I've given my bandmates like just boxes of stuff. Like, here, guys, just take it. Just please get it out, get it away from me. And I find like I go into the bathroom of my friend Doug. And he's got products that I've given him, and he hasn't used any of them. I'm like, all right, well, I guess.
I have some unboxings I haven't done, and I probably have about 7 packages, 2 or 3 of them from Gary that I have not opened. And there's Scents of the Month that I've just not opened. I haven't opened the last 2 Scent of the Months that I wasn't part of. I'm like the beach one, the one I haven't opened that one, and then there's another one that I ordered. I just like how much of this stuff, and then recently I got a bunch of other ones to try out, and so I was like, well, that's my priority right now, to go try those out for the next month and a half. There's no way that you could possibly, I'm one of those people, I have to try it for a week if I'm going to say it's decent.
Yeah, you gotta wear it for a week. Yeah.
That Super Owen scent, I got that in body wash. Oof, dude, that's awesome. Nice? As a body wash, it's really good. So
that's Ruddy Man, right?
Ruddy Man, yep.
And what was the deal? Because it has a dog on it or something. What's the deal with the dog?
A llama. It's a llama.
Yeah, a llama. Okay, what was the deal with the llama? Is there like a story behind it, or?
I think is it for a child?
Yeah, it's neuroblaster, neurofiber.
I knew it was something.
Yeah, it's. I don't know the whole story either because I wasn't. I was watching the live that they was on, but I just wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. But I know it was for a cause, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's for a cause. Let me go. I'll buy it, and I went and I got it.
Cool.
It smells good.
His body wash is legit, and then add that scent into it. It's really fruity, kind of. I was like, holy crap, this is awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's for a kid that's going through health issues. Yeah,
what happened to Nick?
He took off. He had to go.
He said Joe left, and that's it. He walked out.
Yeah.
He's
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
No, he had to bring groceries or something like that.
Yeah. So what we need now is the second PSA from you, Joe. We have a second PSA that we need to have.
Oh, I didn't know you had 2.
He has 2.
Oh.
He wants us. We split him up for him, so we're just gonna let him. Are you ready? Are you ready? I know you're just kind of.
Are you ready?
Did something.
But,
Yeah. Okay.
We have a second PSA.
All right.
Damn.
La 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 la. Do re mi fa sol latino. Okay.
It's do, not no. It's do.
No, when I do it, it's no because nobody wants to hear it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I don't know if this is like just a Jersey thing, right? Because our drivers are known for being asshats.
Hey,
But
hey.
all right,
Oh.
listen to me. A stop sign and a crosswalk are put in place for a damn reason. Okay, you're meant to stop before the crosswalk so that pedestrians can cross, like me, okay, safely. That way, you don't slam on the brakes and almost hit me, and I don't have to yell things at you like, I will go back to my house and get animal shit to throw at you.
I'll let you
You're
finish.
supposed to come to a rolling stop and then stop before the crosswalk.
Uh-huh.
Not, oh, look, there's a guy crossing. There's the crosswalk. There's the stop sign. You know what? I'm going to slam on my brakes right before I run him over. And then get mad at the guy because he starts screaming at you. Well, sorry, sir, but you almost ran me over. I feel like I have the right to yell a few curse words at you right now. Long story short, crosswalks are there for a reason, damn it. And if you don't want a big-ass 6'4" angry Italian dude yelling at you, stop before the crosswalk.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing, that he's not only going to maybe throw some dog feces, but in Jersey, they pop a squat.
That's-
Pop a
it was
squat
the
right
dog.
there.
It was the dog.
Oh, here's
So, as someone who drives in Jersey, like, you know, a lot, stop signs, they
it.
no.
Yeah.
Sometimes you stop at them, sometimes you don't. I mean,
No.
you
You're
just, you know,
supposed to always stop. There's a big red friggin' sign that says stop.
what you do is that the way it happens is that you go up to the stop sign at like maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour. And as you're rolling, you know, you look to your left, you look to your right. If there's nobody coming, then you just keep it going. And that's
No.
it, you know.
That's not what you do. You're supposed to stop.
Is it more of a suggestion? Is it more of like a suggestion type
Yeah.
of thing? Hey,
Yeah.
we suggest that you might want to stop
I mean,
here.
yeah,
Well,
I
that's-
mean, if a
that's
cop
lot of
sees
things
you,
around here. Turn
Yeah.
signals in Jersey are a suggestion. You can use them if you want to, apparently, but you don't have to use them. Like,
I mean, if a cop sees you, you will get pulled over. But like, if there's nobody around, you're like, yeah, you just keep going.
So yes, let's don't just pass this by. Let's don't just pass by that he has a bottle of cat urine or something, of animal urine at his house.
Plus, no.
I have a
Show-
backyard that my dog shits in. That's what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this, Ben?
What?
What is this that you just had? You had a bottle of cat
Oh.
urine?
I was
No,
paying
what?
attention to something else.
That's the body wash.
It's a bear. Oh. I was like, what is that? Okay.
I was
okay.
like, what are you talking about? What is
Jesus
was a-
Christ,
there was
accusing you of playing with cat urine on a live stream.
I'm like,
Wow.
what?
I was like, what is that?
Got the opportunity of Joe hogging the screen to go get that, and I was
Oh, and here's bearded white. Let's see. There's a good question. You have a supply of
Yes, I do, because we have a backyard that the dog shits in. So therefore, there is usually at least a few droppings in the backyard. I can go get something. It's cool. I got this. I've also trained my dog to like shit on command. Go shit on their yard. He'll get it done for me. He will get it done for me.
So the first time that we heard this story, we thought he was doing it. The first time
Yeah.
we heard it, yeah, we thought that he was going to do it, and so then
Yeah,
we just
because
thought,
Everybody thinks
we
I'm
just
some-
thought that
I'm
maybe
some
that
kind
was
of
a Jersey
psycho that
thing.
would go pop a squat in somebody else's yard. You know,
When we were on a Jersey trip, we saw some places that we were like, hey, I bet you could do it right there, and those people's lawn. Just show them what's up.
it was the dog.
There's nothing more
I said,
surprising than waking up with some that.
So, what do y'all have for dinner? I had pizza.
Yeah. What do we have for dinner? Yeah, it's a good choice.
I had
Taco
pizza.
Bell,
I have yet to
naked
have
chicken chalupas.
Oh, how is it? How is the naked chicken chalupa?
Oh, dude, they're really
I
good.
was thinking about it. I was like,
Yeah, they're really good.
Taco Bell.
It's Friday. We don't really cook much in the house on Friday.
Yeah.
I went and had a fish fry last week. That was really good.
Fish fry's good. What
Yeah.
kind of fish? What kind of fish?
I had, it was just a whitefish. I think it's a pollock or something like that. But I this time I didn't have the breaded. I had just a butter, lemon, garlic, just broiled fish. It was really good.
Oh, good.
What's up, Rob?
I live in a place where I live in the desert, so fish is fishy. You know, you're not gonna get anything that you're be like,
Oh,
maybe
it's
not.
questionable. It's questionable.
Yeah.
Questionable fish. Yeah, you're like,
Okay,
where'd you
gotcha,
get that
gotcha,
fish?
gotcha.
Wait a
Get
minute.
the
We
fish
live
in the
in
desert. Where'd you
Jersey.
get a fish in the desert?
We live in Jersey. There's oceans around us, and the fish is still fishy around here. It swims in our chemical induced
Yeah, right.
comas. Like,
So we get the three-eyed fish from the Simpsons.
how,
Do
how,
you
how they
remember
catch,
that?
are those fish fresh caught today? Well, I mean, they died and landed on shore this morning. So yeah, yep, we caught them this morning.
It's a special. It's a special.
Mm.
Yeah, we
That's
have fish.
Yeah,
I will
Gary's
tell
right.
you. I'm going to tell you a story. So I went to Costco once, and they have salmon, and there literally was worms coming out of the meat.
Oh no!
It was.
Ew.
I was like, I said, I can't believe that they're
disgusting.
trying to sell this. It was the most. I was like,
Ew.
we're not buying fish ever from Costco ever.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was just like, yeah, we're not buying fish from this place. But we live in the desert, so there's just, I mean, it has to be brought in from somewhere, and it's put on ice and whatever they do with it. Fast, what do they call that? The fresh that was
Fresh catch of the day.
No, they do the snap frozen or whatever, where it's just like quick frozen, and then it's like, okay, there we go. That's what they do here.
Try eating some carp from the. First of all, you got to
Ugh.
catch the damn carp. That's number one. Carp are so skittish; they're a pain in my ass. That's number one.
To see if you
Number
glow.
two, don't eat anything you catch out of the Passaic River, please. Please don't do that.
Where is the Passaic River? Where is that? Is that anywhere near where we were at?
Say
No, it's up by me,
Yeah.
and it's not. Listen, my grandfather used to tell me stories like when they were kids that they used to go swimming in there. Nowadays, people won't even dip their friggin' feet in that water, man. Like,
Ooh.
nope,
Really?
they don't even go near it. Everybody knows it.
Okay,
It's not something. We're all pretty sure there's at least anywhere from 200 to 300 bodies in that river. Like it's not something you want to go swimming in.
What did Pete White just say?
Yeah, I know. I just saw that.
A guy down Cape Cod that dives for lobsters was swallowed by a whale today.
Oh my
What the-
goodness.
Dude,
Yeah, well, whales are big, so
yeah, they are. Bloop. Like,
yeah,
oh.
exactly.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's Jonah? Maybe it's Jonah. Could be
That's-
Jonah. Could be Jonah.
My guess would be that it
Biblical.
was
Jonah.
probably like a killer whale or something.
I don't think killer whales won't. I don't think killer whales are big enough to swallow you. They'll
Great
tear you
whites are
up.
big enough to swallow you, so I would guess
No.
that it's killer whale.
Not in-
Probably.
No, I don't think they're big enough to swallow you. Swallow you whole. Like they'll bite you and like tear you up, but I don't think they'll swallow you whole like that. They're not that. They're not
All
that
right,
big.
so let's test the theory, Johnny. How about you lay out flat and we try and slide you down a shark's gullet and see if you fit?
No sharks. No, they just don't eat like that though. Like they bite and they tear up.
Oh, humpback. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
humpback
humpbacks
whale.
are
Humpback
ginormous.
whale.
Humpbacks
Yeah.
are big. Yeah, humpback.
And
And that
humpback,
was probably a complete and utter accident. That poor guy, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that whale probably saw some plankton because the biggest thing in the ocean, he's
Yeah.
the smallest thing in the ocean.
Oh, he
Yeah.
lived.
Oh, and he
Probably
lived,
saw some
'cause-
plankton or something. He just went up and boom, there was the guy. Poor whale probably puked him out. That's why he lived. He was like, I don't eat this. Bleh. Pineapple. Bleh.
pineapple. I don't like the taste of human. Human tastes like pineapple.
I have the new. Yeah, man, that's
Oh my God.
crazy. That is
That's-
crazy.
That's a crazy
I- you
story.
know,
Read us the story, Johnny. Read us a tale of a.
he lived. Well, of course he lived. I don't even think humpback whales have teeth.
I'm reading how he lived.
Tell
He's
us
out.
the tale.
I was completely
Probably-
inside.
He
It was
probably
com-
just crawled his
Hopefully don't
ass
have me,
back
like,
up out of it.
on
As gross as that is, he probably pulled himself back out.
It's story time with Johnny.
It's 12.
Um,
I
he doesn't even
got to
have
read
the
it
show.
first. I don't know idea.
Yeah, you got to give him time. You're putting him on the
Hey.
spot, Bracken.
Oh, okay. We got to give him some time before story time. Okay.
Do you have me on full screen? Because I'm reading the thing. Okay, no.
Oh, yeah.
He
Oh,
had
oh,
you on.
here we go. Here we go. We had to go. We'll put him on now.
No.
Okay, tell us the story, Johnny. Tell us the story of a man being eaten by a whale.
He got swallowed by a whale. He lived. There you go. That's it.
He lived.
I'm trying to see like how like he got out of the whale.
Bro.
How did he get out of a whale? That's the question I have. Is how did he
I'm
get out of a
telling you,
whale?
he probably just crawled his ass back out of that whale.
He was in the whale for 30 to 40 seconds before the whale surfaced. He saw light and started to throw his head from side to side. The next thing he knew, he was out into the water. So the whale spit him out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
was
telling you
eating
that
it.
whale, those whales eat the tiniest things in the ocean. So something that big, they were probably like, oh, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Like, what the?
And then it started moving and thrashing around. The whale was like, oh, the hell with this bullshit. Out of here.
Spits her up.
He was in that whale for like.
So
He
we
was
need
in
to
that
see that
whale.
again. Show us the
No.
the tale of how that whale did it.
Ace Ventura made his way out of a rhino.
Yeah.
It's the reenactment. I want to see the reenactment of the whale, of the guy getting out of the whale. It's story time with Johnny. Folks, it's story time with Johnny.
Getting a little warm in here.
Oh, local place is out of Moohoo. Sorry, dude. That sucks.
Oh no.
What happened?
I've reconciled myself to the reality of that was probably the one and only time I will ever have that beer in my life, and
Right.
it was fun. It was great, and that's probably.
And
the end
just
of it.
think, it would have been even better if you drank it like a normal human.
I drink it the way I like to drink it, sir. Do I tell you how to drink your beer?
Like a normal human.
Like just like
Sip it and savor it. You know.
I drink the way I drink.
Makes me want to have some chocolate milk now that I'm thinking about
I know. Yeah.
it. Like I want chocolate milk now.
How did
Actually,
he
I-
drink it? How did he? Did you just gulp it down like it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, he chugged it. Yeah.
I
Oh.
think it and
What's
drink
the
it. I
point?
drop my shot in there
What's
and I
the-
chug it back.
That's
So is it-
you're not-
Oh, you should at least taste it. I'm sorry. How does your mouth work? Do you not have taste buds? 'Cause I don't know. I don't need to swish it around my mouth to taste it.
So I missed how it like. How did it look? Did it look like a stout beer, or was it?
I
just,
showed
or,
you how it looked, Johnny.
I didn't see it. It
It was dark.
was dark. Okay.
It was a dark and stormy beer.
It was dark. What I'm looking for actually is a recommendation. I still got Rebel Yell root beer whiskey, but the question is, what should I drop this into?
Hmm. Root beer is hard
Rebel
to
Yell
pair with a
with-
beer though. Like it's root
I
beer.
know.
I would get not your father's.
Not your. That's where I was just going.
Yeah, get not your father's root beer and then drop
I
it
was
like
thinking
that.
about a cream soda, actually, maybe.
Oh, that's
Okay,
actually
yeah, you
not
can
a
do
bad
that.
Idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
the same
cream
thing.
soda?
Yeah.
That could be fun.
They have. I think they have a not your father's orange soda or cream soda. I think.
I don't like cream soda at all.
I've had the. I like.
Joe, do
those,
you
but
think it
I-
and drink it at bars? Yep. Absolutely.
Which
They
is
do.
we do. So I want to hear the story of. So they called you up for the Knights of the Columbus. So they called you back up, and you're a working man again. Is that the story I hear?
Yeah, I mean, slowly but surely. Yeah, I got a party
Good for
tomorrow
you.
night.
Good for you.
10:30. That's the first one I've had in a year and a half now. That's the first one I've had, and they're booking again. They're taking parties, so it looks like, fingers crossed, hopefully, a couple months of getting things, straightened out and back in order and catching up on things, and hopefully I'll get back to normal here soon enough.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I was hoping for that. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good news. That's excellent news, actually. So
Mhm.
So they have not your father's vanilla cream ale. So that probably would go good with. Root
that
beer.
sounds good. That does sound good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
What's an
we
ale?
were.
That's a normal beer, right?
Yeah. It's like a. Yeah. It's like a. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a beer.
Yeah. It's the thing. I'm going to tell you this though. We were unimpressed when the fad came out for that beer, it was what 7 years ago now.
Yeah.
We
It's
went
been a
and bought
while.
it in there's a place called Bevmo, and we went over there and we were so excited. We got it, and then we chilled it and did everything they suggested, and then we opened it and we were like, yeah, it doesn't taste that much like root beer. It's okay. It's not great. But then I was told that these other mixes are better, like by far better than what the original. And now I don't drink anymore, but I'd be interested to see what your thoughts are.
Aaron Rodgers, I do cleanups for the Knights of Columbus after parties. I can't work a normal job because of my situation, so it's the only gig I can really hold down and not have to worry about losing it for a lot of different reasons. And they just haven't been booking parties lately, so they finally are, and we're gonna get back to normal, I guess, here somewhat, which is more than welcome. Summertime usually, like, it doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but on a good month, I will bring home around $500-600
That's
nice.
good.
and that's
Good.
that's a big ass difference to me. Like that's
Oh, yeah, no.
a huge difference in my life.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
like night and day. That's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good news. I'm really glad to hear that. So that's really awesome. Things are opening up here in Arizona. It feels somewhat normal. I went to Walmart. We didn't wear a mask in the grocery store. I still was a little skeptical, so I still wearing masks a lot of other places, but I was told don't wear a mask. Just see how it feels to get out and be in a part of a store. It was early morning.
I
so-
like smiling at people.
I don't. I don't.
I really do.
I
Just like-
Let's see your
Let's see.
smile. Let's see your smile. Let's see it. There you I was
Walking
like,
through the store, just like, hey, hey.
Here, I'll show you the New Jersey smile. Go ahead, I'll show you the Jersey smile.
let's see it. Let's see it. Right after they don't let you walk on the
Dude.
crosswalk. Yeah.
Now I understand why that person thought I was from Wisconsin, because like New Yorker, this doesn't read New Yorker. Like,
He's not in New York City. Everybody has this assumption. There is a whole lot of area that's not New York City.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
most of the state of New York is not New York City.
Actually, most of the state of New York is very rural. Like
very.
Right.
it's
Very.
very small part that is the city.
Yep. Matter of fact, it's tiny. If you look at the map, I mean, it's itty bitty. Like, and there's 10 million people that live there, and there's 9 million in the rest of the state. It's like, what the?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
See, the whole mask thing, like I'm vaccinated, and in Jersey, you can go into stores without masks now and all that stuff. But like, I'm so used to, wearing the mask and making faces under the mask that I can't, if I go without the mask, like people are going to like see that, like I'm giving them looks and faces and stuff like that. Cause every time like,
Johnny's gonna be
I mouth words like, shut the fuck up. And like under the mask, like I curse people
Let me
out
tell you
under the
something.
mask. I can't do that
We-
without it.
I learned that Johnny Grooms is actually a pretty angry individual. He walks around angry most of the time. Like,
What was
I learned this. Johnny walks around getting just mad, and I'm like, shit, did I do something? Is that me? What'd I do? I'm
It
like,
is.
okay?
oh,
So
wait, he's
who
not
was,
mad at me. He's mad at something
who
else.
was-
Okay, cool.
okay, what
Yeah.
was the story? Somebody had a sleeping story, and it was either you or Johnny. Like somebody was sleep. Tell that story.
Well, he's got one on me too, but I have one on him that he doesn't believe. He was sleep. It was a night we were all hanging out in Ken's room and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I came back into the room, and Johnny's actually a pretty light sleeper. Like if you walk in, his head pops up real quick just to kind of observe what's going on, right? So whatever, he lays back down. I'm laying there, I'm watching TV. I'm on my phone, scrolling. I hear Johnny start to make some noises and such. And all of a sudden, he gets like mad, like really mad. And then he like starts hitting the pillow, and he's like, I was like, well, what is happening? Right? He got like really angry, and he's like, oh. And then he just went right back to sleep. And I was like, wait, hold on. Oh my God, am I getting punked? What's happening?
Does your wife sleep in a different room than you, Johnny?
No, she sleeps right next to me. I don't know.
He said he was having a happy dream.
It's a happy dream. Yeah.
Little happy clouds, little happy pillows.
I don't remember
He
dreaming
was-
that. You know.
Telling you, he's like, I was like, what just happened? And then all of a sudden, as quickly as it all started, it was over, and he was back asleep.
Yeah.
And I even said to him, I'm like, Johnny, you okay? And he answered me. And then the next morning, I say something to him, and he's like, no, I didn't. I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, you did. You answered me.
Don't remember at all. Don't remember at all.
Yep.
What was the Joe story, Johnny?
Oh, Joe, he sleeps like the dead. He sleeps like a corpse.
When I finally sleep. Yeah.
Because his alarm is super loud and it just kept going and going. He did not budge. He didn't wake up at all. So I had to
No, so what
snooze.
does Johnny
I
Groom
snoozed
do,
it
by
for
the
him.
way?
I snoozed it
He
for him.
snoozed it and let me sleep in.
Yeah.
To the
I let him
point where when I
sleep a little
finally
bit.
get up, he's like, "Oh yeah, the guys are getting ready. We're gonna leave in a minute." What the fuck, Johnny? I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go get ready."
I was like, he must need to sleep because he didn't wake up with the alarm. I said, this guy needs some sleep. Like we can get breakfast any time of the day, So then I just snoozed it, and then it went off again the second time, and then I snoozed it again. Then I was like, okay,
And my
Yeah.
alarm is loud, dude.
it's loud, yeah.
Like,
It's
everybody
really
else is
loud.
So loud, and I'm like, really? It sounds like it's like down the hall and under some pillows to me. I can barely hear it.
Joe was sitting to my right at breakfast while I was having pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwich. And I'm a loud individual. I've said this before, but these guys confirm. I talk loud. And I was talking to him, and he wasn't looking at me. I'm like, holy shit.
Yep. Yeah, if I'm not looking at you, you
Yep.
I don't. Sometimes it's a benefit because sometimes, somebody will be like, "Hey, Joe, you're an asshole," and I wasn't looking at him. I'll be like, "Hey, yeah, cool, bro, thanks." So,
Right at you. Right at you.
no, I got to go back down the friggin' stairs again. I got to go let Sam in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kids.
She went out with her friends, went out to go bowling and then to go watch a movie.
Oh, okay.
The
She's
bowling
growing up.
adventures. She is.
Growing
She
up.
is indeed.
I wonder what movie did she see?
No. Like they went back to her friend's house to watch a movie.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it was anything like exciting. It might have been something we've seen a million times that they just watched for the first time.
Yeah.
Is this like the
I'm waiting
sixth?
for Nicole to come over again so I can watch the new Conjuring.
Oh, I saw it. It's such a good movie. Oh my
What
goodness.
is it? Which one? The new Conjuring?
Yeah, the new Conjuring movie is really good. I didn't find it scary. I mean, some people may find it scary. I just found it very enjoyable to watch it.
Of course, Johnny would.
The door.
Of course.
That's right. Oh, Jeremy. Yes, I saw Loki this morning. As soon as I woke up, I fired up Disney Plus and I watched the episode. It was a great show. No, it came out on Wednesday. It didn't come out today.
So is this the new one with
What?
Owen Williams or Owen Wilson in it?
Yes,
It's like
Owen
a
Wilson's in it,
Marvel.
Spend all the money.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've been
Yeah,
told
it was
Why
good.
did you use
It was
it?
good.
Of course you spent all the money. Why did I even ask that question? Like, why did I even ask that question? Did you spend all the money Daddy gave you? Of course you did. I should have just known that.
Well,
Ben's good.
Snack Man he just keeps getting snacks. I'm like, he's making me hungry and I have to go. I didn't eat anything. So I'm like, cause our live stream, it comes on at the live stream comes on at 6. So I'm already getting ready at 4:45, 5.
Oh wow. Yeah, for me it's already I don't know what time is it. It's 10:30 at night. It's 10:30 at
What's
night.
going on, Jeremy?
That was the weirdest part about going out there was that you lost 3 hours. The plane trip honestly was I got there at 4 and I had left at 7, 8 in the morning. But I had lost some. What are you drinking now? What is this?
Iced coffee, because Joe mentioned coffee and I couldn't get coffee out of my brain. I was just like, well, I'm not going to drink hot coffee at night, so I'm not a psycho.
But he'll drink.
Well, Joe needed coffee to stay somewhat coherent during this live stream. Not that I can fall asleep either, but I'm just like a dazed out zombie these days.
for years and years, I thought that ice machines were kind of bougie and all that, but dude, I wouldn't trade that thing for the world. I love ice machines.
I still have to hook mine up.
I
I have my fridge with the ice machine for like 5 years now, and I haven't hooked it up yet.
Oh, so many ice cubes. It's wonderful.
We have in Arizona, you almost have to have nothing's. You have to have an ice machine. You just have to have one. It's just a given. And it's really in Arizona because it gets hot. I don't know what you guys keep at your house, but we have to like a normal temperature for Arizona during the summer is 80 degrees in our house.
All right.
It'll still melt like your ice really quickly, and you're just like, holy moly. And one time our ice machine didn't work for like a day or two, and I was just like, what are we gonna do? We just looked at each other and had to drink hot beverages, and it was miserable.
Currently it is 69 degrees here, but our days have been 80s, but it's muggy. I mean, New York is muggy. This past 2 weeks it's super muggy. It's like yeah, it worked.
It's 97 right now here.
Yeah.
It's what is it, 60 right now?
Yeah.
It's 67 around here at the moment. Yep.
You're 64.
It was a 104 today, and it's 97 right now.
Oh, holy crap!
I did get a piece of cool mail that I guess I can share here because you guys were all part of it. So
let's go see the
you guys were all part of this.
Let's see it.
From the Children's Tumor Foundation.
Oh,
cool. Right on, man.
And it's just a handwritten letter from the woman who runs things.
Nice.
Awesome.
Saying thank you. Basically, it was just congrats on a second annual super successful Connect the Fight fundraiser. You are such an amazing advocate for NF2, and we are so grateful for all that you do to end NF. I hope you are basking in the glory of your success. Best always, Connie. On behalf of the Connect the Fight team, thank you so much for everything that you and the entire Beard community has done.
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh,
that's good. We're not done. So
no, absolutely not. That's a yearly thing at least. Yep. See, this is the one thing, and I'm going to tell people, and this is the positive stuff that we're going to highlight tonight, is this is what our community can do and what it's all about. It really is. This is absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad that you were able to do that, Joe, because I know that's especially the way you do it, because you're doing it for the kids in the future that you want to find a cure for these folks, so you don't have to go through this. I mean, what an admirable thing to do for somebody. To say, hey, I don't want somebody to suffer like our family has.
I know the future that they face, and it's not a fun one. It's a pain in the ass. It's a life where you get used to not having things more than you get used to having things. And if in any way, shape, or form I can help change that, then, I mean, maybe it won't make a difference, maybe it will, but I'm going to try, and we'll keep trying and we'll keep doing. Last I heard, they did find something overseas, at least, that they think works on NF type 1. And if it does actually work, NF type 1 and type 2 aren't that different. They're just a different, like one chromosome is off from each. So if they found one here, alter, tweak, test, it'll take a couple years and such like that, but hopefully, if it is a cure, then the cure for the whole thing isn't that far off. Hopefully.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, good. That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's good news.
But yeah, we're not done. We're far from done.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you this, that it's amazing where technology has gone. And it's amazing how far they still have to go in some ways to be able to do like there's things that I thought, oh, they know stuff. There's a lot of stuff they don't know, and these type of funding will help really do the research to be able to pinpoint what things are going on, just like cancer research or any of these type of diseases or problems. It's amazing.
Well,
and the technology. Go ahead.
That's also why people were so like, oh, they can't cure this, they can't cure that when the COVID vaccine came out. But how did this happen so quick? Because when the only thing I can think of, at least to rationalize it for myself, is when COVID hit, the whole world had to work together and share information and share testing things and everything else to find a cure. Unfortunately, we don't act like that for everything else.
Right.
if we did, if, you know, these doctors were working with these and this and this and that. No, it's all a big, you know what I mean? Like, this hospital isn't going to work with that hospital. They want to be known as the better hospital. So, but when COVID hit, we had to put all that aside and get something done. Otherwise, the government was going to keep losing money, and everybody else was too.
Well, we were
That's
headed.
it.
I mean,
Threaten the government's money, then things get cured.
well, this is the other truth is that I don't think people realize that we went through a year where some people, just like Joe, didn't have the opportunity for jobs. They were, I mean, there's places that were closed down for a long, long time, at least 6 months. If you were like a waitress or somebody in the food care industry, those people lost their jobs right out. There was nothing to come back to.
There's a place by me that is an amazing spot. I went to it the other night. I showed you guys the picture of our dessert. The
right.
The homemade Naples and the Nutella and chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it's called 6 Points Pub. You go in there, it is a beautiful place. They've done amazing putting this place together. The food is great. But they opened up about 6 months into COVID. Not their fault. They were already starting renovations and all that stuff. They were already in the process. So for the first year of their existence, they weren't even open half the time. And we talked to the owner last night. He dropped $800,000 renovating the place.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
So even now, with, like, we were there the other night, he had maybe 4 or 5 tables on the inside, 8 people at the bar, like this was like filled areas, and like 4 tables on the outside with people. But he's like, it's a great place, and he's like, we just haven't seen any business yet because people still really aren't going out much for dinner and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just the aspect of COVID, it's a lot of people still aren't working and stuff. They don't have the money to say, let's go to the pub and get something to eat tonight.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and the government really did, and I'm not going to preach that the government's all. I don't want to get into a political debate, but at least we were able to somehow float, and I don't care who was in charge, what was not in charge, whatever people think, but somehow we had a full year of people working remote jobs and being able to come out of it and be okay without one of the biggest depressions that's ever hit America. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm very happily surprised that we all as a nation pulled together.
There's a lot of us that never stopped.
That's true too.
Not one day. Not one day. It's like it all hit and everything shut down except for certain aspects.
Right.
I'm not saying anything about it. It's just like my life didn't change all that much except for, damn, where the fuck did everybody go?
Right.
Yeah. Which actually might have been nice. So IT wise, I mean, my job didn't stop. I got a new job in the middle of it,
right.
we just went remote, and now and that was the one thing that was gained in the IT industry is that all of us could work remote 100% of the time and still function and get things done. And I think that now has kind of set a precedence for people getting, like my job right now is 100% remote. I don't have to go back into the office.
New York City, the big cities are going to be hurting because they just kind of prove that the guys in your field even in insurance and stuff like that, you don't have to be there anymore. You don't have to pay the rents. You can do it all via internet. And so it's places, some rentals, apartments, they're going to be hurting units. They're not going to see their money come back. It's going to take some adjustment.
You're probably going to take a hit with mass transit too, like buses and trains and all that stuff.
Yep.
Because you don't need to take all the people in.
Right.
And that's the other thing is, though, that I know that for us, some of us want to go back because sitting at home all day long. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I sit at home most of the week. My big enjoyment is to go. Yeah, it's not fun at all. It sounds like, I get to go relax. I'm around my TV. I get to sit on the sofa and do things from my sofa. But the problem that I had was that there's still kids here. There's still people coming in and out. And then I'll have a meeting and you'll have to be like, shut up, everybody.
Yeah.
That gets a little old after a while. So it's been nice, but also some of us are really kind of wanting to be able to collaborate in person again.
I don't know that I could work from home. I have ADD pretty bad, and without somebody kind of, not that my boss is overbearing or anything, but somebody instructed me like, hey, this.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I worked here, I'd be like, "Ooh, look, ooh, oh, I could, ooh."
But yeah, I mean, everybody thinks sitting home, because I always get, oh wait, you're on disability, so you sit home and get paid for it, dude. That's awesome. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
It's actually a nightmare. It's a repetitive nightmare, and on top of it, I don't feel good most of the time. So it's not like I'm going out or going.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here. And most days I'm going friggin' nuts, honestly. Like, that's why this whole YouTube platform and everything became so big to me, because it was something to do. It was somewhere to go and hang out, and you know what I mean? It was something different.
I had feared for this summer when you guys asked me to do this, because my gamer friends always knew me to, we'd be playing, whatever Battlefield or whatever, running squads and doing this and that.
Right,
and as soon as spring or summer hit, I was like a fart in the wind, just gone, because I'm outdoors. it's just naturally.
Did you really say a fart in the wind?
Yeah,
fart in the wind. That's right.
Fart in the wind.
You fart in the wind takes it.
Well, you guys see me. I'm out in the garage. I'm working on my cart. I'm kind of just. I'm a busybody. I need to be doing something. And
I agree. I wish that my big thing is today I went to the post office box. It takes me about half an hour back and forth, and that was what I did this week. That was my fun. Yeah, I live about 15-20 minutes away from our post office box.
Oh, okay.
It's in downtown Mesa. We had another. We kept it kind of in a central location in Mesa.
Is that where Mesa Boogies are made? No.
Mesa Boogies.
Mesa Boogies.
Okay, guys, it is 7:52. We've had a great time tonight. We still have like 19 people. Yeah, this was a good show. It kind of had a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
I have something I would like to say before we wrap up real quick.
Okay.
I saved to the end here. I went live earlier today. I'm sure a lot of people heard it. Listen, if you're all, and you know what I'm talking about here, if you're all as tired of it as the rest of us are, we can end it. Block them, ignore them, and move on. If all of a sudden 300 people mass block the dude and stop paying attention to what he's putting up, he doesn't matter anymore. So if you're all as tired of it as the rest of us are, because he doesn't even have the integrity to show himself and say what he has to say, move on from him. And I guarantee you, once he stops getting the attention from everyone else, it's not fun anymore. Nobody's fighting back. Nobody's arguing with him about things that aren't even true. And also, when you think about it this way, it's some dude who created a fake account just to hate on people. Give yourself a minute to think about that. He's behind his keyboard smiling as he does these things. Don't give him any sense of gratification. Give him nothing. Mass, ignore, and it can't be one person saying we're done with him. Everybody's got to line up and say we're done with the dude and move on.
Yeah, it's not entertaining to everybody. It's not.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely, Rob. It's got to be. Everybody has to be like that. Done with them. We're just getting rid of them. If you acknowledge him, like we could ignore him all we wanted to, but if people were commenting on his posts and stuff, it gave him enough to keep going.
Correct.
If you guys just block that dude out your life and make the same movement that we're all trying to do and just be like, you know what? Let him go play with himself. Have fun. Take your posts and enjoy them. Have fun. Anybody else wipe them off the earth and don't even pay attention to them, it'll end real quick.
Yeah. Is that my cat cleaning herself in the background there?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
what are you doing?
What are you doing there, Cat? What are you doing there, Cat?
What are you doing, Cat?
So well said, Joe. And I want to leave it at that. I think that was well said, and
agreed.
That's what we all agree with you on that one. So, some really good friends of ours have been really upset by some of the attacks that they've had, and I think this is the best way to approach it. Well said. Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, all right, hold on. All right, guys. Well, it's about that time. It's been another great episode of the Reviewers Table. and we're gonna get ready to wrap things up around here. But before we do, let's go around the table here real quick and just find out what everybody's got going on. So, Johnny Grooms, Johnny, you shaved. We don't even recognize you, Johnny. What do you got going on this week? You gonna feed some bodies to some pigs, or what do you got going on, buddy?
I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to film something, and then I don't do it. So I'm not going to say I'm not going to say if I'm going to do anything, because I'm thinking, like, I keep saying I'm going to do something, and then I don't do it. So I'm just. You'll see. You'll see when I put it up. You'll see. There you go.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's awesome, buddy. You know we love your content. So whatever you want to put out, we'll watch, buddy. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Benjamin, the rock star Ben.
We did.
Is this going to be like your third review in a year? What do you got going on this week, buddy?
Oh my God, I did a review. Did you see that? Oh, it's crazy.
It was good.
And I have a couple more things that I can review. It's just getting myself to do it. Like I said, I kind of want to be outside doing stuff, and it's just like, I have to. All right, I got to buckle down. I got to do a couple things. But band wise, it's not finished. It's still got to have tweaks and stuff. We wrote a new song that my main, or I don't want to say my main guitars, but one of my guitars came up with the idea. We kind of learned it last practice when the drummer wasn't there. Then the drummer was there. This one, I'd written lyrics. I actually did work at band practice. It was weird. But I wrote lyrics to it, and then we kind of threw it together. It's rough, but it's all there. It's a complete song. It's like, holy crap, we got another one. So it's very exciting. It's when something kind of just it steamrolls and comes together. I love it. So I'm excited about that. Song's called No Rush. So we'll see how that goes. We're also playing with the idea. My drummer got electronic drums, so he can practice at home. So he takes the pedal home, he can double bass, and he can just work on his drums. Well, we're trying to figure out a way that it has output, so we might be able to record drums. Like to say this song, we may attempt it at one point, record the drums, and then layer over guitars, because my guitarist has a program called Fruity Loops, which is kind of like Pro Tools. And we might be able to record our own stuff. It's like, ooh, that's exciting.
Okay,
very cool.
That idea. So we'll see. And then we're still kind of waiting for the engineer to mix our stuff. He's a busy guy, and trying to buckle him down so he can mix the. It's tough, but eventually we'll get those done.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, buddy, keep being the rock star that you are, sir. Keep it up. All right. Andy, the Pragmanus himself. What you got going on this week, buddy?
First, I want to tell you a PSA. I will go to your lawn and I will poop on it if you don't stop doing lottery tickets with pennies or dropping popcorn on my shoe. Don't even freaking do it again. Belongs in your goddamn mouth.
I mean, popcorn stains. This is the worst, right?
I got really mad at that guy.
Sorry, I cussed, and I did use the Lord's name in vain. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Lord, I'm sorry. New Guinea.
Sorry about that, guys. However, this week I have Ruddy Man in studio. He is going to be playing live.
Awesome.
Cool.
So we're going to get two or
awesome.
three songs. Ruddy Man's a very talented musician. I'm hoping to hopefully we'll spark a really awesome conversation and also hear some good live music. If you missed Thursday nights, last night's was amazing. Just phenomenal. Go check out the band was absolutely on it. And I definitely would, go check it out. Just
it was literally like a concert on my phone. I was like, whoa, that was really
awesome.
good.
They
Yeah.
sounded really, really good. So
They did.
That's awesome.
and then I will be doing some more bearded rockin' practitioner something on Sunday to throw some sort of like something I can review. You never know.
You should probably do unboxings of Chesapeake stuff or something.
I probably should do something with it.
Yeah, right.
I have 2 or 3 boxes that are sitting there looking at me. Every day I go, I'm going to unbox those. I really am. They're like, hey, what are you going to do? That's like the sin of the month from like 5 months ago. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's not relevant. It's not even for sale anymore. You can't even get it. But here it is. Yeah.
But here it is.
Being,
Go get yourself some, or hey, you should have gotten yourself some.
Jimmy, this stuff is phenomenal, by the way.
That's
great
awesome.
job on that.
Yeah. It's a good scent. It's a good scent.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, what do I got going on this week?
Okay,
that's
so
right.
now we got to actually ask Joe, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Sunday.
What do you got going on? What do you got going on, Joe?
Sunday, I have Ruddy Man on.
Oh, that's awesome.
We got Jimmy on as well.
Oh,
So
man.
he'll be coming on the sit
Double
down.
whammy.
He'll be coming on the sit down on Sunday. Then tomorrow will be the rinse and repeat cycle. So film, edit, repeat. Film, edit, repeat. Film, edit, repeat.
Who edits their video?
Cool.
Me.
Do it all in one
Not
day.
much.
So do I.
I don't like to do everything in one run because I am known to throw a curse word in randomly or yell at the phone, and then I got to redo the whole thing.
Haven't
If
you
I
ever
do it
heard
in
me
little
say frickin'?
sections,
Frickin'.
Fracking.
So yeah, tomorrow will be a whole lot of filming, getting things ready. I've got, why can't I remember the name of it right now? I got a Dodge City review coming. I've got a head shave coming. I've got, there's a few things that are on the way. Hopefully we get the nights back up and running real soon because I am starting to run low on things that were already here. Peak CBD's coming real soon. I got a few things in the works. And then Friday, the Reviewers Table will be back on my channel this week. So there you go. Oh, and then Wednesdays, this will probably be my last What's in Beard with Johnny Grooms because after that, he's going to boot me because Barbado Joe's back. He's going to have his internet back real soon. So he's going to kick me to the curb. I was just the replacement Joe. That's all I was.
I don't know what you're talking
Nothing
about.
Johnny.
Replacements.
I don't know what you're talking
Used
about.
to, Joe. Shh.
Now I know what Ben felt like when Nicole showed up.
Yeah.
Like-
See?
Joe
Not a
hasn't.
very good feeling, is it?
I don't know when Barbaro Joe's coming back. I mean, I have no idea. He didn't give me a date.
Okay.
I don't know.
He may or may not be back.
That's a good sign to get that's a good time to get your phone's gonna die soon as we're wrapping it up. That was good. That was good timing.
Goodbye. We have to
All right.
say goodbye. Say goodbye. Hey, wait,
Say goodbye. Goodbye.
We'll see you guys later.
Have a good friggin' weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Weekend.
Take care, guys. Be safe.